welcome to another exciting episode of Old Man Wobbling About and Maybe Falling Off. I'm on a mini adventure this morning because I was watching Itsy Boots woman the other day. She's currently in Afghanistan at the minute. Very brave of her. I personally wouldn't go there on my own, but she's doing it. Fair play to her. She was saying that because she's a woman on her own travelling in Afghanistan, she's got certain restrictions, like got to have red covering in public and all that kind of thing. But she was listing other stuff that women from Afghanistan are not allowed to do, which includes not being able to travel more than 140 miles on their own without a male companion. They're not allowed to speak to another man without being spoken to. They're not allowed to listen to music. Not allowed to read books. Not allowed to dance. And it got me thinking, we've got places like that near where I live. Huddersfield it's called. So that's where I'm heading to today, somewhere near Huddersfield, to see leftover from World War II, which basically you can have a mini adventure not far from your house. You don't have to go all the way to Afghanistan when you've got these places on your doorstep. So that's what I'm doing today. But first, before all that happens, I need to have a coffee, and I might squeeze an almond croissant in just so that I can function before we get going. Anyway, that's what's going to happen. I'm just walking up to this place now. I've just arrived. Just in front of me up there is Castle Hill in Huddersfield. Yeah, it was built to commemorate Queen Victoria being on throne for 60 years by Earl of Scarborough in 1899, I think it was. It cost about £3,298 to build, which is a bit of a bargain now. But anyway, during the Second World War, they thought that might be a navigation point for high altitude German bombers. Yeah, so they did talk about actually demolishing it because it might be used for a navigation point. But they decided instead to build this gun battery, which is still pretty much largely intact today. Obviously it's, overgrown and a bit derelict. Yeah, it was also used as a prisoner of war camp till 1947 to house Italian prisoners that they captured during the Second World War. There's not much of that you can see, but there's still these gun placements and ammo store. And there's also like a control building over that way as well. Yeah, that's a control building. There's like a garage thing over here. And there's two of these gun placements. Behind this is just behind it is ammo stores, which is semi-sunken for obvious reasons. But I think it's a bit hard to get to that because it's covered in cow sludge, if you know what I mean. But we'll have a look in a minute. Right, just going to walk up to ammo stores. This place was manned by 96 Royal Artillery, 294 battery, from what I can gather. As you can see, there's a ramp that leads to it. It's semi-underground, but I can't get to it because of all sludge and slurry. Cow shit mainly. But yeah, I'll try and get drone above that and see if we can get some shots. I find it fascinating really that these things are still here. Obviously it's been vandalised. Lots of graffiti and that, but you expect that really. Yeah, that's the garage bit, I think, which was something to do with prisoners of war, Italian POWs. But I'm going to chuck drone up because you get a better idea from air what this place was used for. So we should get some good shots. That's the end of my mini adventure. I can't afford to go to Afghanistan like this itchy boats woman because she's loaded and I'm just close to becoming a pensioner. But you know, Huddersfield is on my doorstep and it saves a long trip, doesn't it? So I like Huddersfield, don't get me wrong. It's a nice place full of nice people. I'm just poking fun really, but yeah, you've got to get out and enjoy these things while you still can. You never know how long these things are going to be still there. And it's fascinating to see it more or less intact really. Considering state of country we're in at minute, you know, it makes their sacrifice all the more relevant really, compared to what we've got these days. But that's another story. Anyway, thanks for taking time to have a look. If you like it, consider giving it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing. I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much and see you next time.